Hello, my name is Matthew Brothers, and this is partial grade fulfillment for Professor Belcher at Georgia State University. This is Anthropology 1101, Tuesday, Thursdays at 11:30. And the focus of my project was business stereotypes and ethnic/minority monetary habits. The first question I wanted to tackle was, do businessmen have a tendency to be Republican or Democrat? And the answer, this study I used to answer this question was done in 2016, and they put together an infographic tracking the national trend in Democratic versus Republican influence in occupations, and they found that in business leadership, i.e. presidents, CEOs, chairmen, things like that, there tended to be a slight Republican influence. For example, 46 Democrats for every 54 Republicans in president CEO circles, and for chairman, about 39 Democrats for every 61 Republicans. And also in the small business world, Republicans had a slight advantage. For small business owners specifically, 38 Democrats for every 62 Republicans, and in entrepreneurship, about 44 Democrats for every 56 Republicans. Although there is a difference in business operations, we found that there were 58 Democrats for every 42 Republicans in business operations, and those positions included things like operations executives, regulatory affairs, compliance officers, environmental consultants, and plant managers, things like that. The second part of this project that we wanted to look at was the male versus female dynamic in business. And to look at this, I used a study done by the University of Pennsylvania looking at male versus female business ownership. And they found that about 38% of American companies have a female owner / co-owner. And what else was interesting was that men heavily outnumber women in the world of entrepreneurship and venture capital-backed startups. And the reasoning for this that they gave was that men tend to take more risks, especially in business. And of course, you have to take risks when you're looking at entrepreneurship, startups, things like that. So that was a huge factor for the influence of men in the business world as related to men versus women. What we also wanted to look at was the growth of minority business ownership in America. And I took findings from the U.S. Census Bureau in 2015 that was determined that there were over 27 million business enterprises in the United States. And of those enterprises, over 18 million were owned by non-minorities. And that put the number of minority-owned enterprises at over 7 million. And what's interesting is that this is actually a 39% increase from 2011 in terms of the minority-owned businesses in the U.S., which is actually a really good thing. And because of this, we could definitely expect continued growth of minority businesses in the United States for the foreseeable future. The second part of this project was to look at ethnic/minority monetary habits. So for this assignment, I asked the same set of questions to 7 different students in Anthropology 1101. Basically, what is your cultural background, your ethnicity, religion if you're religious, i.e. basically where you're born, where you're from, where your family is from. Also, if you have a job, if you have a savings account, and if you were given $100 right now, would you have a tendency to spend or save most of it? The results that I got, well, we had cultural or backgrounds from places, of the individuals surveyed. These were the different cultural family backgrounds. They included Palestinian Arab, Korean, Indian, Salvadorian, African, Lebanese, Swedish. 5 of the 7 individuals were born in America. 3 were raised Christian and 2 Muslim. 5 of the 7 actively have a job while putting differing amounts of money earned into a savings account. And I found that all 7 have savings accounts as well. And And if they were given $100, I found that 2 people would save 50% or more of the money, and 2 others would save about $25 to $40. As well as that, 2 people would only spend a portion of the $100, and it would be strictly on transportation or groceries, things like that. And I use these as works cited. And that's all I have. Again, this is partial grade fulfillment for Robert Belcher. Anthropology 1101, TR 1130 at Georgia State. Thank you.